Alright my fighters, so today we are going to talk about the best teams that you can use in Legends Battle Royale, which is starting tomorrow on the 28th of February 2022. But before we start, if you are new here and you want to help us to hit our goal 10k subscribers before the end of February, please do so by subscribing my channel and share the video with your friends, and if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So our first team is actually Minions. And I would say that this is the absolute best team you could use as well, just for the fact that the Cybermen are absolutely broken. And by the way, no, you don't need to care about any stars on any character you are going to use during the Legends Battle Royale, because of the fact that all of them are going to be actually at 14 stars automatically. So even if you have the character at 1 star, if you use it during the Legends Battle Royale, it is going to turn into 14 star when you actually enter the battle. So basically, you don't need to care about limit breaking, you don't need to care about soul boosting, all of that is going to be maxed out. All you need to care about is actually the equipments and unlocking the panels for the Zinkai Awakening, because any Zinkai Awakening that isn't unlocked or any panels for the Zinkai Awakening that aren't actually unlocked aren't going to be actually soul boosted or maxed out. So that's why these are the only two stuff that you need to care about. Otherwise, everything is going to be the same for everybody. All the stars are going to be equal and all of the soul boosting is going to be equal. And the level as well. The level as well is going to be equal. So even if you have the character at level 1, it is going to turn into 5,000 directly. So basically, this is the absolute team I would recommend you to go with, and mainly with the Cybermen, because the Cybermen, when they were first released, they were fighting against Sparkings and Zinkai 7 characters without any problems, with literally any problems. So basically, they are going to be extremely broken against only extreme characters, and this is why I believe that they will be actually the absolute best team you can use right now. Then there is the Frieza food team as well. Which you can actually use. They are pretty amazing. All of them deals a very good damage and they are actually pretty useful. So if you don't have the Cybermen, I would recommend you to go with the Frieza food. Then we have actually Team Bardock. Now I am not 100% sure about how useful or how bad the two new extremes that we got actually are, because as you can see, I didn't use them. So basically, I don't know if they are going to be extremely broken or not. But you can see that you can form a complete team with these guys, and you will feel all of the rules, actually all of the colors that you need in order to be able actually to form a team that will be useful. And as for the old extremes, they are actually pretty useful extremes. They can actually handle some sparking characters as well, so they will be fighting pretty well in the Legends Battle Royale. And keep in mind, when you are going to fight in the Legends Battle Royale, all of your enemies are going to be extremes. There won't be any sparkings, any Zinkai 7 characters, Zinkai 7 sparking characters. So you don't need to care about that. All you need to care about is whether the character is going to have some useful abilities or not. And I think that this team actually can handle can do some really good job actually. They aren't the second best team, I wouldn't actually put them there, but they are a good team that you can use during the Battle Royale in case you don't have a better team than this. Then we have the Rival Universe, which I would say are actually better than the Team Bardock team. But in this case, you need some specific characters, and it is actually the Jiren, the Extreme Jiren, and then the Extreme Despo, and the Extreme Topo, and the Extreme Hit. These are the characters that you want mainly actually. You can actually use the Ribrian and the other two characters from her universe as buffers. Now, since you are going to already use 4 characters, so basically you can use only 2 of these as buffers, and you can actually decide which ones are the best for your team, for your collection. But this team is going to be 100% much better actually than Team Bardock. And our next team, as you can see, is the Frieza Force team. Now from here there are two main teams that you want actually to create. One is the Minions one, which is the Frieza Food team, and the other one is actually the Ginyu Force team, because the Ginyu Force team are actually pretty useful and they can deal a lot of damage, they can sustain a lot of damage, they can heal, they can get actually many special moves, they can restore their Vanishing Gouge pretty fast, they can paralyze the opponent, they can do many stuff, they can actually make the opponent bleed. So basically you can see that they have many stuff to do, and they can become actually a pretty useful and handy team to use in the Legends Battle Royale. They will help you 100% pretty well, and they will be actually a team that you want to run in case you don't have a better team. Now whether this team or the Rival Universe team is better, I would say this team is better because of the fact that it has a full cycle of useful characters. All of them are useful and they actually fill all of the attributes or the colors that you need in order to create a whole team, and therefore they are going to be pretty useful. Now in case you are going to use this team, make sure to Zinkai 7 this boy, because if you don't Zinkai 7 him, the panels for the Zinkai Awakening aren't going actually to be unlocked. So basically keep in mind that, and in case you are going to use this team, make sure to Zinkai 7 him. Other than that, the team is going to be 14 stars and they will be actually level 5000 and everything is going to be ready for you. So basically this is, I would say this is actually the second best team, and then the Rival Universe is actually the third best team. And then we have the Hera Clan team, and basically this team is going to be useful, but I believe that even Team Bardock can make actually a better job, just for the fact that when it comes to extreme characters, this boy is actually the best one between the characters for the Hera Clan, and unfortunately this boy is actually specifically perfect against hybrids, and when it comes to extreme characters there aren't many good hybrids characters, so don't expect actually to face hybrid characters. You might face one team or two in case there are some people who don't have actually other characters to use, but I doubt that you would face actually hybrids any more than that, and therefore his highest value is actually out of the way, and unfortunately by that the whole team is going to go down a little bit. So that's why I believe that as an overall team, the Team Bardock might be actually better than this team, but this is another useful team that you can actually use in case you don't have any of the other characters that I spoke about. And our last team is actually the girls team. Now this is the absolute worst team you could actually ever choose, so I wouldn't recommend you to choose this team unless you absolutely don't have any of the other teams that I spoke about in this video. So in case you want to choose this team and basically you want to build a team around it, I believe that the best characters you can have are actually the Blue Zangia, the Purple Videl, the Fascia, and then actually Ribery and Kakunsa and Rosie. I believe these are actually the best characters that you can actually choose here and use. Maybe the Purple 18 as well, but I think that the Purple Videl is going to be better because you want someone who can actually tank some damage, and I think that the Purple Videl is the best actually here to tank damage. There is the EX May as well, the purple one. She is going to be pretty useful as well, but I doubt that you would need actually so many purple characters, and since there aren't actually many useful tankers here, I believe that Videl is going to be more useful for you in case you have her. But if you don't have her, there are actually some other choices, as I named actually before, that you can choose instead of her. So this is the team that you actually can build from girls tag. Other than that, I wouldn't actually recommend you to use this team unless you don't have any of the other characters, or unless you actually won't enjoy using any of the other characters. Anyways, this is pretty much everything for today. I hope that this video was useful for you, and if it was, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about the Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.